From Milan here to Oregon and the coast at Seaside, where it's a cloudy start to the work week. Here's Joey Vaca with more.
All right, after enjoying a dry morning, that rain's starting to work its way through across the Portland metro area, and that's shaping up to stick around, not just for this afternoon and evening, but for the rest of the week. Something else to keep an eye on is those temperatures sitting in the mid to low 40s. So it's a chilly week, and that means that we could see potentially snow. Those forecasted to come, the snow level is forecasted to dip a little lower, which means in areas like potentially the West Hills, we could see that snow. Also in areas like the coastal range as well as Mount Hood, the mountains can expect some snow, which is definitely good news for the state's overall snowpack. But as for those lower elevations, that level's dipping, so let's talk about that. Tuesday morning, it's getting as low as 500 feet, and Tuesday night, sticking around at 500. Wednesday getting lower, even lower at 300 feet before climbing back up to 900 feet for Wednesday night. Let's talk about what that translates to. As you can see, here's some elevations for context. In the West Hills, for example, range between 500 and 1,000 feet. So as that level dips and the temperatures cool, some of those areas could see snow, but will it stick? Well, let's take a look at the temperatures over the course of the week. Now, they're definitely on the cooler side when you compare that to our average for this time of year at 51, but not quite cool enough to see the city freeze over, because that freezing point at 32 degrees, as you can see, the mid 40s well above that. So if you were hoping for snow in downtown Portland, it's not looking like that will be the case. Temperatures expected to be pretty chilly over the course of the week. As you can see, those low to mid 40s for the better part of the week before climbing ever so slightly as we get to the weekend next week. Before we get there, we're also seeing quite a bit of rain in the area. Futurecast over the course of the afternoon, seeing quite a bit of precipitation work its way through the Portland metro, and snow continuing to build up over the Cascades. That rain carrying through the Willamette Valley up and down the I-5 corridor, the coastal range also picking up on that snow. Scattered showers up and down the coast. Not just Monday, as we click through Monday into Monday night, early Tuesday, that rain expected to carry on. Also some scattered snow throughout the Willamette Valley as well. At those areas of higher elevation, especially Tuesday afternoon, continued chance for scattered showers working its way through our area. As you can see, those clouds not really breaking up. This week, you can expect cooler temperatures, those wet conditions, and those cloudy skies. How much rain are we talking? Well, out towards the coast, saw quite a bit over the weekend. Forecast models vary over the course of the week, but right now, maybe around 3/4 of an inch, closer to 1/2 inch in Portland. So if you're thinking of getting out for a bike ride, would have said earlier would have been the better time to do it, because as those scattered shower chances work their way through, it means wet roads. So we'll give it a yellow. Something to think about if you feel like you can handle it. Today's forecast, we are tracking some areas of patchy fog out towards the coast and showers. Temperatures up and down ranging in those mid 40s. And through the valley, much of the same, that rainy afternoon coming along with some cooler temps. Temperatures sitting in those mid 40s. Your 7-day forecast show you more of what we're talking about. It's rain across the board. Some pretty significant chances over the course of the week, with temperatures not changing all that much, sitting in those mid 40s now for that rain snow mix. Look at those overnight temps. Not necessarily the most friendly if you're trying to get that snow building up. We are above the freezing mark, so don't expect too much to accumulate, particularly at those places of low elevation. But regardless, the story, expect a whole lot of rain this week.